Hey guys, time to chill out with Sub-07 and welcome back. Let's play Super Mario Sunshine. Last time we took care of one of the most infamous shines in the game, the pachinko machine, and actually nailed it first try, which is mildly concerning because I think my luck might have run out from doing that. But we also acquired our new friend here, Yoshi. And thanks to him, we've unlocked access to the next big area of the game. Welcome to the most infamous area in Sunshine, Serena Beach, home of the Manta Storm. Honestly, Serena Beach might be my favorite area in the game, just because of how unsettling this place is. So listen to this background music. So unnerving. Like, it sounds serene, but then you also go, something's not right here. Like, I don't know what, but something is wrong. Anyway, this is blue and yellow goop. Touch it, and it electrocutes you, so don't touch it. That's all you need to know about that goop. Seems we got some inhabitants who unfortunately got sunk in it as well. Let's clean up these Nokis. There you go. You're welcome. Make sure to help them, of course, because, you know, Nokis. Helping people. Blue coins. Always worth it. Even if it doesn't feel like it's worth it, it's worth it. There's actually a few spots we can get blue coins from as well around here. I forget where exactly, though. I believe there is one at the edge of the beach, though. Right over this way. Yeah, I see it. Let's just make sure you don't get the chance to escape my grasp. This one's just kind of hanging out here. Might as well grab it while we're here. But the big question, of course, what exactly caused all this goo? Well, the answer might not be what you expect, because the obvious answer is Shadow Mario or Bowser Jr. And surprisingly, that's not correct for either of them. Honestly, now that I think about it, Bowser Jr. probably has no idea about what's coming. Which I don't know if that makes this better or worse. Also, that poor janitor having to clean up this mess. Godspeed to you, man. You must have electric-proof feet. I don't know how you were doing this without getting hurt. But it seems we got some angry Piantas here, which is normal, let's be real. Let's see what their problem is. What's going on? What's this nonsense? You, fix it, now! What? The hotel's vanished? What does that mean? Yeah, there's not much of a hotel here. There's more like a plot of land. Sup, dude? Oh, please tell me my nightmare is over. You can save me. I don't know why, but you just look very capable to me. Listen, it all started around noon. This giant manta-shaped thing showed up. It was paper thin, floating silhouette. It came and covered the hotel grounds in electric goo. Then, oh, the horror. My beautiful hotel. My poor building. It sank in the middle of that awful ooze. Why me? Why? Now I've got the staff cleaning up, but where's my hotel? What am I supposed to do? I can't just sit back and... Ah! It's back! That gossamer ghoul! Do something! Welcome to hell. This is the boss that leads into Serena Beach, the Phantamanta. This boss sucks if you are not prepared for it. Here's the strategy. Don't touch it. Phantamanta, once it's exposed to water in high-pressure situations, will split apart. This is a multi-creature boss fight. Ow. And it constantly secretes electric goo, so you really gotta be careful not to touch this thing too closely. This fight can either be really easy or really hard, depending on how good you are at navigating the water and the goo. Your best bet for this is to constantly be near a source of water and let the mantas come to you. Now, these things shrink down super far as well, so you gotta be careful. But there will come a point where they're just tiny and everywhere. Alright, let's see how well we can just clean these things out. Yep, as Flood said, dividing the smaller units. Now, he's not really able to provide much insight with this, but things will change up a bit as well, so be careful. If you're feeling frisky, you can also try using the spray nozzle. Not the best idea, but it does work. But be careful of the small ones. They leave smaller trails. Of course, sometimes we can still heal ourselves up with coins. more or less your main strategy with this fight is just to avoid them. Like, make them come to you, don't chase them. And also be really careful about the spray nozzle. Like, only spray if it's, you know it's just the tiny ones. There we go. Once you deal enough damage and shrink them down enough, the Phantamantas will become aggressive and start actively attacking you. They actually were just kind of moving in whatever direction they wanted beforehand. Now they'll start chasing you. But this is also the part where I think it's actually really good to spray to pay. For the record, spinning around and holding down the spray button will actually create a very wide circle around you that is really good at disposing of these guys. It's not perfect, but it is effective. And in case you're feeling low on health and need extra coins, you got options. You've got a bunch of coins hanging out under these huts that they can't touch. Let's just restock. Yeah, I'm really low on water, Jesus. Luckily as well, they actually can't do anything when they're in the water themselves. Oh god. Except for bounce you. But in terms of, like, direct physical attacks, it's not much. Alright, hold still. There's not many of them left. I can definitely tell that now because their numbers are very much thinning out. Oh, God. Once more, just keep your distance in this fight. It's all we really need to worry about. I think we're down to the last few stragglers. Looks like we only got about 4 left. And that's it. Once the last manta's down, the whole goo disappears and the hotel resurfaces. Funnily enough, it's rumored and pretty heavily implicated that this is actually a Shining reference, of all things. If memory serves me, in the novel, the Overlook Hotel, after it's destroyed, reads from the passage, "For a moment it assumed the shape of a huge, obscene manta, and then the wind seemed to catch it, to tear it and shred it like old dark paper. It fragmented, was caught in a whirling eddy of smoke, and a moment later it was gone, as it had never been." I believe that's even shown in the TV series for The Shining as well, which is kind of nutty. I never read The Shining myself. I saw the movie, but that was not quite the same thing as the book. Fantastic. You're amazing. You're my hero. I was just flapping my gums about getting rid of that thing. I didn't believe you'd actually do it. To be fair, I wouldn't know how to deal with something like that either. Nice shot, Morrow. Shine. Oh, and also, to get that one out of the window, funnily enough, this boss resurfaced in Splatoon 3 of all places. Hey, oh boy. Oh great, now we're really getting into that shit. But yeah, Splatoon 3, the boss, Big Man, who is actually someone you can fight in the story mode, will assume the form of Phantamanta in some form, which is kind of insane that they brought that back of all things. I'm not opposed to it, it's just really confusing. It's like, what the hell? Why? I guess it makes sense he is a manta ray, but geez. But regardless, Shadow Morrow here is being a pest as usual. Let's deal with him. Now, normally, Morrow will actually start, Shadow Mario here will start running around with these nozzles once you hit a certain number of shines. But in the case of Yoshi, it's actually tied to finishing that one mission in Peanut Park. Because once you dispose of those fake Yoshis, that's when he starts running around with the Yoshi egg. I believe with this nozzle that he's carrying, it's actually supposed to be 25 shines. Rats, and I was just about to turbo dash too. And we get the turbo nozzle. This is the third nozzle they've actually not seen before. This is actually the gray box, which is now lit up for us. Which, yes, we're going to be getting the rocket nozzle very shortly for this place, and I appreciate that. Turbo nozzle is actually really good, because you hold down the nozzle button, and you just run off. If you're in water, you'll be dashing as long as possible until you hit an object. Like this door. Doors break when rammed into. They won't break for anything else, but at full power, you will smash clean into them. Which is good, because this is actually how we get a very important shine right over this way. Just keep running, keep running. We've actually been able to hear this shine for the longest time, but we couldn't get it until now. 31. And I believe, since we already had 30... Yeah, there it is. And that will be the last nozzle for us to grab, the rocket nozzle. Which also is going to give us access to yet another area, because why not? They just keep throwing nozzles at us like crazy. I could choose to go to that area right now, like once we get the rocket nozzle, but I think not. There's actually something else I want to do first. For starters, let's deal with you. Get your ass back here. Weirdly enough, Shadow Mario's pathing is also different depending on what item he's carrying. He'll go certain directions. For example, going to this little batch of islands here. He won't do this with any other nozzle or anything. He just does it for the rocket nozzle. Oh, that was weird. Okay, he just kind of inched over in another direction. Since we can spray as far as we can, it might seem like you can deal with him. No, he's actually got some semblance of invincibility. That, or I'm assuming the water gauge runs out. Ow! Okay, I guess that worked. I'm assuming the only reason as to why he doesn't take damage from that is because it's far enough away that the water pressure isn't strong enough to hurt him. But let's just take this. Shoot. Now, I was just about to rocket jump, too. That's mine. And just like that, we have all 3 nozzles in Delfino Plaza. And as you probably guessed, you can use these nozzles in every mission as well. So long as you've unlocked them, I suppose, is the correct way to put it. But they appear in every major area of the game. You just gotta actually get to them. But they'll find a purpose at some point or another. Now, with the rocket nozzle in particular, there's actually a few really important things we can do with it. But I'm going to use the turbo nozzle first because that actually gives us a more interesting secret shine we can grab first. Let's grab you. Yoink. Also worth noting, as a check-in on the darkness, look at how far it reaches out with the light now. We are making great progress in restoring the light to this place. But regardless, zoom this direction. If you recall from the start of the game, we got Piantas guarding this entrance. Smash right into it. To reveal a little obstacle course for us. This is a turbo nozzle exclusive challenge area. We're not going to be able to do this without the turbo nozzle, so line it up and launch. You can still jump pretty far as well using the turbo nozzle, so by all means abuse that. Your goal essentially is to jump when you get to the red tape at the end. We're going to be going for some steep jumps here. 1, 2. Uh-oh, I missed it. I did not actually jump in time. So that's just dead. Curses. Well, that's fine. A little falling out of the sky never hurt anyone, Mario. Come on. Okay, I deserve that for making a joke about falling out of the sky. That was my fault. Let's try this again. Once more with actual effort, please. Because, I mean, if we can do the Pachinko machine and Phantamanta first try, this should not be that hard. Come on. I do gotta admit, at the very least, the calming music of this place really does help. I really appreciate the background music for a lot of the secret shines, because they're just nice and serene, and I don't understand how they get away with it. Oh! Oh! Okay, get the shine and get out of there. Shine. Whew! Almost overshot. You can do that if you're not paying attention, so make sure you know when you land. Because I've also seen it where they can just grab the ledge, or they hit too low and they just faceplant into the wall and then fall to their death. Whew. That could have been so much worse. But yeah, Shadow Mario actually won't be returning here anytime soon, now that we've acquired all 3 nozzles for ourselves. But we can use them for a number of things. For one thing, we could actually clean up the Shine Sprite in the Shine Gate. We've got the ability to get up there now. If you attempted to do this beforehand, you just wouldn't have the range. But with the rocket nozzle, we can very easily do this. This is a little side area back here that you can make out to, usually through going through the sewer grate system, but you can jump up here if you're crafty about it from the rooftops. Oh, and there is that. I actually forgot that one was there. Let's grab that blue coin so I don't forget it later. Yoink. And let's launch. Now what we want to do is get to this little raised hill right here. Jump. And very slightly move forward. Now comes the fun part. Oh god. Alright, fine. I won't have fun. It's just a normal, routine janitorial visit. We're gonna clean things up. No fun allowed, I understand. Sorry, game. What I'm trying to do... Let's not even do that. Oh my god. Borrow. Okay. There we go. Over the shoulder. Pull out the spray nozzle and spray toupee. Spraying this actually makes it start spinning, which is kind of neat, but so long as it keeps spraying the center, you should eventually be able to clean everything off of it. And when that happens, the shine appears way up there. Even if you did manage to MacGyver your way onto this thing, you have to get the shine way up there. So don't think you can cheese this without the rocket nozzle. They've accounted for that. It's right in the center here, so let's just line up and launch! Shine. 33. We are more than a quarter of the way there. That's good. I think we got time for maybe one more shine. I'm just trying to think of what we should do. Because we've got a lot of places we can go to. There's not really another secret shine that I want to grab around here. At least not currently, so what's a good one to pass time? I know. We'll do a little bit of Bianco Hills. Because we got a returning boss. Petey Piranha's back once again. As I said, this game has a boss fight issue. You just refight everyone. Oddly enough, there's actually no rematch with the Phantamanta, which kind of surprises me. I thought for sure you would have to fight him at some point, but no. He's a one-off. Which I guess makes more sense. He's like a natural phenomenon. He's not made of goo like the other things are around here. Or in Gooper Blooper's case, makes goo. I guess he makes it, but he's an abomination. I don't even know what the hell's going on with him. Funnily enough, there's actually just a Fianta over here covered in goo. Somehow. I don't know how this guy got dirty. But clean off the chocolate and vanilla swirl. And get yourself a blue coin for your troubles. 75. Rocket nozzle is still not accessible for us up here, which is unfortunate because that would actually be really helpful for getting a blue coin that's way up there. But we'll have to come back to that later. I believe what we want to do is spin and climb up that way. Oh god, no, you don't. There we go. Oh, always a problem. We got a lot of swooping stews over here, but we can just spray toupee with them. I think this guy actually doesn't give you a blue coin if you clean him off, but I'm gonna clean him off anyway because I'm a nice guy. Yeah, he doesn't. We got a lot of stews around here. I'm just gonna try and clean up this area real fast first, because Petey's asleep. He's not gonna bother us until we decide to bother him. Which I guess makes us the villains the whole time. Oops. But more importantly, okay. All right, these things. I gotta explain these weird things. These, balloon pigs? I got nothing. These guys are your way to wake up Petey. Go into over-the-shoulder view. To try and, like, line up a shot here and fire. And they'll just kind of launch. These count as projectiles in a way. But they're not that helpful until you can actually get that shot. Oh, and by the way, Petey can fly. That was probably important to know. He never really had a need to show this off before, but this is just an actual thing he can do, oddly enough. Now, Flood tells us Pump has no effect while he's moving. That is true, but your only way to actually deal with this guy when he's not moving is to spray him and knock him out of the sky. So we're gonna do that and send him down to the ground. Be careful, though. Because he will immediately try and spray. Oh my god. Stupid. Piranha. Now, Petey's got a few new attacks as well. Not only can he fly, but he can spin and make tornadoes, which will send you flying. Try your best to avoid those things. Once again, overwater your plants. And we can deal some damage to him, though. Funnily enough, when he coughs up the water, he actually just cleans up his own goo, which is quite nice. Now be careful as well, because once Petey's on the move, he will start spewing bombs at you. And they're quite powerful, so be careful. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. If you spray the goo piranha plants, sometimes they'll actually drop water bottles, which fully replenish your water. Get over here, you. Let's see how we deal with this. Okay, make sure to deal with the pigs first because they will block you from actually spraying if they're in the way. Alright. Stomp. That's 2. 1 more to go. While he's distracted, I'm actually going to clean up this guy because he might have a blue coin for all I know. Yes, I know you're jumping, but please, sir. Oh, wait, no, you're the guy that throws me. I forgot about that. Okay, Petey's heading that way. Let's see if we can't just chase him down. Oh, no. Missed him. Okay, he's gonna keep moving. Oh, God, don't miss. Yeah, he'll just kind of stand still for a few seconds, which is your chance to strike him. I guess not stand still, but more hover. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, shit, missed him. And yeah, if he gets the chance to just spew goo, he'll just take back to the air immediately. So don't let him do that. Let's see if I can't just chase him. He's gonna be moving pretty far. He's got a long range for where he can go. Tornado? Uh-oh. Around here, that's actually not good, because that's a bit of a tight spot. Oh, God. No. Come on. Open your mouth, please. Thank you. Thanks for making it easy on me, bud. Let's finish this off. From Hell's Heart, I stomp at thee. And that takes care of you. Damn, this guy really did cause some collateral damage. There's so many guys that are dirty. Thankfully, the shine doesn't go to some remote location. It's just out in the middle of the field. That could honestly have been a lot worse otherwise. Let's spray, let's slide, and let's get the hell out of here. Shine! 34, my goodness. Though I do believe that does it for us. We've actually gotten a lot done. We've checked out Serena Beach, we've unlocked the other nozzles for ourselves, and we've unlocked Yoshi. Which also means, there's other things we can use him for. Yoshi's egg will actually just stay up there from now on, and if you ever want to access him, you just gotta go and get a fruit. Not too big of an issue, but make sure you actually know which fruit you're bringing in, because sometimes it can bite you in the ass. But I think with that being said, we're gonna call it here. Next time on Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine, we're gonna find something else to do next. Maybe go to the next area. Until next time, ice out.